So I'm going to go in with Livin' My Best on the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's like a really pretty dark red that also has a little bit of glitter in it. And I'm going to pack that onto my lid. Reds and purples to me can just be really difficult to have them look the right color on your eyes. So like in the pan, this color looks more red than it looks on my eyes, but I'm hoping that if I go ahead and pack it in really nice, it'll look a little more red on my lid. So got that one. And again, normally I would start in like my upper crease area, but I'm doing this one a little differently today. Go ahead and pack this in. So I've got that red packed in there really nice. Next for this orange color, I'm going to do a nice dark orange in the crease. And this is called Grand Canyon, and it's on the Ace Beauty Vintage Dawn palette. So I'm going to go in with this kind of burnt orange shade in my crease. Go in with this in the crease. Kind of let it go up a little bit because I want some of it to show on my upper lid. And I'm going to go do the same thing on the other side. I don't know how things are going in your state or how you feel about everything that's going on in the world, but if by Halloween you're able to go to a Harry Potter themed party, these looks are gonna be awesome. Trying to like keep my mouth closed sometimes when I do makeup because I feel like I always have my mouth open. Just going in and filling in on this other side a little bit too. Now I'm going to take a fluffy brush and go in with the shade No Joke from the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's a really bright, vibrant yellow, so we can get that yellow shade in there. And I'm just going to use this up here. Yellow is another one that's just kind of really hard to pack in and blend. It depends on your skin tone, but for me personally, yellow kind of sinks into my skin, it feels like. I do think this palette has a really nice bright yellow. It's just on my skin tone, it's kind of hard for it to show up. But we're gonna use it anyway. So we have that nice blend in there. I'm really just trying to pack in this yellow as good as I can. But you have that nice orange to kind of blend between the yellow and red. So we've got that nice yellow on both sides. I'm gonna go back in on this side again. And I'm gonna go back in with that orange shade just to kind of add a little bit more in the crease since some of that yellow fallout went on there. So there we go, I got that nice yellow on both sides. So one fun thing about this look is we're gonna do a gold glittery eyeliner on the top. Now, this is gonna be a little complicated for me because I don't have a gold glittery eyeliner, but I've got an angled brush and some gold shadow. So, a couple things. What I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna go in with some glitter glue and make my V before I put on the shadow, so it'll really get packed in there. And this can take some patience, so. I'm gonna get the placement the best I can without really being able to see it, because obviously the glue is clear and that just stuck on my eyelashes. Y'all, the struggle is real. All right, I'm gonna wipe that glue off. I'm gonna go in with a gold shadow that is from the ColourPop Midnight Masquerade palette. It's Mrs. Potts. This was just, I have several golds, but this was just the shade that I liked the best for this look. I just want to pack a little more of the gold in this corner. That is actually not super bad for my first try. There we go. We've got a V, a winged liner with some gold eyeshadow. Hey, I'll take it, y'all. I will take it. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Now, I will say, for some insane, I don't quite understand why. It's like the way I'm able to angle my brush for some reason on my left eye. I always get a better wing on my left side than my right eye. So, we'll see. I'm right-handed, so you would think that I'd be able to get better lines on my right eye. but that is not the case. All right. Whew. My eyes are really sensitive, so especially when I'm doing things like this, they can get really irritated sometimes. So they are struggling. All right, let's do this liner on this side. See how this goes. All right, so there we go. Not quite as sharp as the left side, but let's see if I can fix that. Because let's be honest, ladies, Q-tips are our best friends here. I just want to kind of sharpen up the line on this side. All right, sharpen that up just a little bit. All right, so there we go. I'm loving this. Sorry, y'all. I'm just really stoked because I have never done that before. And we just nailed it about as good as it can be nailed for right at this moment. All right, so I'm going to continue with the rest of my face for right now. And I'm going to go in and do the bottom of the liner last. So I'm going to go ahead and start my contour. I've got this contour stick from Ulta Beauty. I do really like it. I prefer a contour stick versus powder because it's just a lot easier for me to control my lines. And this is like the only thing I use makeup wipes for. I'm gonna just clean up a little bit under here because some of that red fell out underneath. Kind of clean this up a little. Okay. And let's see, I'm gonna go in, since we're using a Morphe palette, I'm gonna use their concealer. This is shade, I don't actually know. It says C2.25. So I'm not 100% sure what shade this is. Go down the middle of my nose. I'm gonna go in with my blender. Blend this out. So I'm curious, what house are you in? What's your favorite book? Another thing I've been really into during all this quarantine craziness is trivia. They've had a lot of like free online trivia that you can play, and that has been really fun because I'm a total dork and I've been playing Harry Potter trivia and Disney trivia because those are two things that I'm like really into. Just gonna blend out my lines. Okay, this out. Again, the shadow on this side's a little rough just because of how my camera and all that fun stuff is set up right now. So now I'm gonna go in and do my liner, or I mean my bottom liner. I'm gonna go in with Living My Best again, I think. I'm gonna go in with this red. So I just did a little bit of that red on the bottom. I'm gonna wipe this brush off really good. Because I want to go in with that yellow underneath the red. Let's see if I can get a pop under here, but again, yellow on me is just rough. It doesn't want to do it. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because it's fighting me. All right, so I need a blend. Where's my blender brush? And you just kind of blend this out right on this side. I'm just obsessed with this gold liner. And you know what? Because I'm obsessed with the gold liner, I kind of think I'm gonna do some of that on the bottom too, actually. What did I do with my angled brush? I wasn't planning on doing that, but I just really love it. So let's see what it looks like. Go in right on the lash line with that gold. So you just have like the slightest hint of that gold. Yes, that is much better. I like that a lot. All right, so now we've got a little bit of that gold right on the waterline there. Woo. Alrighty. So I'm loving this right now. All my Gryffindors, be excited. So I didn't do a tutorial on this look, but this is the Ravenclaw look. I did so many techniques in this look that I've never done before, so it's a little bit wonky. This eyeliner definitely looks a lot better than this one. I use kind of a similar technique to what I did in the Gryffindor look. I went in with an angled brush and I put glitter glue on my brush and I outlined where I wanted the liner to go first. Then I went back with that same angled brush into a dark blue eyeshadow and went over the line with the dark blue eyeshadow. So I really love the way this look turned out. I decided to go with a dark blue lip. The way I did the lip is I had black lipstick, so I put a little bit of the black lipstick on. Then I went in with that angled brush again into that same blue eyeshadow. I outlined my lips with that blue eyeshadow, and then I filled in on top of that black lipstick with the blue eyeshadow. So those are a few of the techniques I used in this look. This top color here, that blue, it's really more of a silver shade, isn't the exact shade I would have liked to have used, but unfortunately I don't have very many blues in my eyeshadow palettes. I gotta work on that. So I would suggest using more of a matte light blue for that look if you're gonna recreate this at home. I just would like to have a little less glitter in this look. When I think of Ravenclaws, I think of obviously highly intelligent. I honestly kind of think of them as a little bit snobby, Maybe a little bit of like, that's why I went with this bold dark look, like kind of moody, intelligent, think they're better than others. And honestly, I think this look just really screams Ravenclaw, and I'm obsessed with it. This side at least. Just cut off this half and look at this half. And I just love it. Again, I have hooded eyelids, so if you don't have hooded eyes, it'll be a lot easier for you to see that beautiful cut crease of that liner. So this is my Hufflepuff look. Again, using techniques that I've never used before. Obviously, my eyes are a little wonky. This time, this one turned out a little bit better than this one. I've never done eyeliner like this before. My hooded eyes do make it difficult, but I still really do like the end result. Hufflepuff is my house, so of course I'm going to be a little partial to this look. The lips are really unique. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but what I did with the lips is I started with a nude shade that almost perfectly matched my skin tone. Then I went in with the yellow eyeshadow just in the middle of the lips. It has spread out a little bit, so I think if I was to do that again, I would do a little bit less of the yellow, so you kind of got the nude and the yellow look a little bit better. I wanted to put a clear gloss over this, but I don't have a clear gloss, so instead I used Vaseline, petroleum jelly. I warmed it up in my hand first and then lightly dabbed that over my lips to create a gloss. So this is the final look. I've got a little bit of shimmer on the eyes. Yellow is really difficult to work with, at least for me it is. I feel like it matches so well with my skin tone that it can be kind of difficult, but I actually feel like you can see the yellow really well in this. So yeah, this is Hufflepuff. And last up we have Slytherin. So I think we can all agree that the star of this show are the lips. So what I did, I actually used a black gel liner to make my lips black. Then I used the same green shade on my eyelids, and I just patted it on the inside of my lips so it kind of has like the black outline and the green shimmery inside. I love it. I wanted a silver glitter on the inside of my eyes, but this was the closest thing I had. So again, just kind of dealing with what you've got to work with. This was definitely the simplest look to pull off because there wasn't any intricate eyeliner, but I still think it packs a punch and definitely gives some Slytherin vibes. I'm obsessed with this lipstick. Like, I want to wear it all the time. And I honestly feel like the black makes my teeth look really nice and white. So yeah, that's our 4 houses. Getting this light a little better. Just love it.